We're opening portals here. We're opening portals. We're teleporting back in time. Did this really happen? This was the moment, but it felt like... It feels like right now it's happening again. See, what am I even talking about? What am I even talking about with past? I need this energy to be able to comprehend this crazy fractals that's happening. Look at this, it's fractals. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to Earth, where there's these beings surrounded by space elements and...
Children of the tree. They were of diverse colors and races and magic and energy. You need to know.
I gotta turn this up. He said children of the tree.
Alright, so you need to know how to teleport.
Why not pan me off? Oh. Yeah, I see. Yeah. It's with me. Alright, I believe it. I definitely believe it. Maneuvering the elements, right. Yeah. This is a good moment. It's amazing that we can capture this moment. These crystal balls. To expand them. That we can teleport back through it. You know, relive a moment. Freaking crazy. Oh, and Torz, this is what you were talking about the other day. You're feeling the same energies. We're all feeling the same energies.
So, you need to know how to teleport. I got that.
We're all feeling the same energies. You were talking about grounding yesterday. And now here we are talking about that. You know, talking about the physical world. I don't even know if Reality Files watches your videos. Should.
Talk, but you need to know how to control. You need to know how to teleport in the soul, in the mind, energetically, mentally, emotionally, thoughtfully.
You're right.
Listen to this.
That sounds appealing.
A lot of stuff happening. All right. You need to know how to teleport spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically, consciously, thoughtfully.
Teleport, so move from one place to another. Right?
Because when you teleport thoughtfully and all that, and in your mind, on the path, they try to stop you. They try to lock you down. On this spiritual path, it's not ever just a straight and narrow path.
Nah, it's a circle, man.
You need to understand how to teleport. So when these niggas get you stuck mentally, emotionally, energetically, thoughtfully, all your ass gotta do is say third eye, bitch. Third eye, and you teleport mentally, emotionally, energetically, thoughtfully through a dimension. That's the whole thing. Now listen closely. Children of the tree.
Children of the tree.
Yes, you become God, and in fact, in most of the teachings, like man has potentially become more than God because you are the son of God, you are the son. Okay, but it is awakening the monad within you, like we talked about earlier. Like,
you are an extension of the Son of God.
Watch the energy.
I don't want to go too deep into this because it gets kind of dark in one aspect and it gets too light in the other aspect, and I just don't want to touch this right now.
Watch
So
the energy.
You need to just know how to say third eye dog might have got my and to teleport out of a dimension when they get you tangled, when a snake catches you, when you winded by that rattlesnake.
Let's go too deep. Let's do it. You know, when I get too deep, maybe some people can use it.
Torz, what's your opinion on going too deep?
You're not flying. You're not flying anymore.
Can you go too deep? You can go too deep. You go too deep for your perception to handle. You can't go deeper than your perception.
We can go way further. Let me know if you have any last minute thoughts, questions. We can go further. What should I ask you, Torz? What should I ask you?
See this? It's a form of energy. It's a form of energy.
That's something I internally need to work on. We all do. Yeah, that's why I love just like the acquisition of perspective. So the acquisition of experience that shows you your place. Like there's nothing great. There's nothing great than knowing your place. Just knowing your place.
Reliving a moment is expanding a moment. He's doing some crazy stuff.
This is like the best way to speak my message right now. I guess it's like one person and one thing is very cool. I'm also speaking to a computer about myself right now, getting feedback. But yeah,
I'm just sitting in here. I'm just a robot monkey alien sitting here. Playing with. That's why because I'm playing with computers, computing.
Fucking around in the Matrix, the snake get you tangled up. Fucking around in the Matrix, teleport on my ass. Third eye dog might have got my end. Teleport to another spiritual dimension, an astral plane.
Dude, I feel like the internet isn't even the Matrix. Is like.
Teleport.
So the internet is a matrix within a matrix, right? So it's like a matrix we created within the matrix. It's another realm. It's the cyber realm. It's a place where new things are happening, new experiences are happening, and it is entrancing. It is almost more entrancing than the physical realm. But when you're in this cyber realm, I'm just saying, man, it's different. And you can teleport way easier because you just like close a tab, move on to the next tab.
It's spiritual, you keep it spiritual. Stay mental, stay tacticized.
It's a root. Orange. Creativity. Creativity. Who's that? See, I was talking about how he didn't go deep enough. But what is deep? What is good? Deep? Eep? E. Eep. Deep, deep, deep. Going deep. Down. Lower. Trance. Going into a trance.
No, just let it flow. You gotta keep the pathways, the streams going. Teleport on their ass, yo. That's official. Torz Corporation commercial code.
Commercial ads.
Just teleport. Just teleport. Swag. Teleport. Swag. Energetically. Look out.
Energetically teleport. Teleport their energies. Transmute their energies. Dude, we're just using each other's energies. We're just vibing. That's what vibing together is using energies. See, people call it like being a vampire or whatever. But no, man. We're two vibes in the same dimension of infinity that have floated into one another and are just vibing together. The meaning of vibing together is so intense. It's such an intense meaning. The vibes, all of these are noises, talking, a conversation. A conversation. See, I wasn't feeling that. A conversation is vibes. Is vibing together.
It's like looking at a bird's eye view. When I look in the mirror, it's a bird's eye view. It's a map. See, this is my team.
Everything this kid says makes sense.
After consuming other people's information.
It all makes sense.
I got some information to produce. And here's what it is. The information is that everything is a map.
Dude.
Everything's a map. Look at this.
It's a map, yes.
Doesn't it kind of look like it's a map? That's because it is.
It really is. It is a map. I can't even expand on that anymore. It's a territory, but hey, it's a map, not the territory.
They're trying to censor it. They're trying to censor the reality files, Torrens, Garden, Tar 676, Google Hangouts.
Genetic organisms, entities, that's just what's invisible. That's only what's invisible. What's that, Starboard?
Alright, man.
We are Starboard.
So it's the
I have a
map,
story.
not the territory.
I have a mythological story for you.
The territory,
It's a mythological.
it can never be the territory because it's a symbol of the territory. It's a representation of something spiritual, of something astral. It's never exactly what you imagine inside your head. No, it's something more. It's something that it's a representation. The symbols are something more. The representations are greater because they are newer, but they are not the way that it was before.
The sky god made it with all of the.
And this is an ancient story that I just heard, that I read in an astrology book.
Is the god of the earth. I mean, not the god, but just like the earth, basically. The Mother Earth. And
It's having some communication,
Uranus, the sky god, just
communication
made it.
booty holes
That means elements
towards the end there.
from space and crashing into the Earth's atmosphere, gravitating around, in that ring, just like clock.
We've been doing this for just thousands of years. Just hanging out, telling stories around the fire, in the caves, drawing on the walls, telling stories, creating reality, making stuff up. The ancients, they created all this by telling it as a story. Now, here's the pressure. We can tell a story, alright? We can tell a story. Is it going to be a representation? Or is it going to be brand new? Because whatever we tell is what they will build upon.
Made it with Earth.
The future is what the future will build upon.
And it gets deeper. It gets bigger. Space.
Space.
True. Sincerity. Alright, yo. I don't know if you can come back on, but y'all, this is a high level code. Now I'm gonna finish what I was saying. I had to just code up with them niggas real quick. We was live streaming, we was Google Hangouts and shit. That's that God level shit though. Y'all know about that high third eye shit. You need to, and we deal with that energy. We handle that energy. That's Torz official corporation, third eye dark matter God mind yin.
Yeah.
Alright? Feel that.
Feel the energy.
Feel that eternally, infinitely. Look, y'all.
Infinitely.
I love the spiritual matrix shit, but you need to understand
all the energies are infinite.
when you is in a tight spot, when that snake, that rattlesnake, you little soul got you tangled up, got you wrapped up, tight, flexing on your lap. In the spiritual realm, in the mental realm, in the emotional realm, in the energetic realm.
Okay.
Y'all need to understand.
High code.
This shit is very deep.
Deep,
Stay
very
stagnant.
trance,
You gotta
very
keep the
dreamy,
energy moving.
very much. Do that
Jumper on the ass.
hypnagogic state.
Mentally, emotionally, soulfully, spiritually jumping dimensions. Hopping, what up? You know what I'm saying? Jumping, teleportation. It's all symbolic, the flash step, you know what I'm
But
saying?
it's also literal.
What the fuck is up?
It's symbolic, but it's also literal because we actually do travel dimensions. These are your dimensions. But I know what you mean by symbolic. Wait,
Just teleport on the ass. It's artificial, you know what I'm saying? Swag. Teleport. Teleporting.
Teleporting.
Continue to stream
Is
consciousness.
recording.
Continue to spread your path from there.
And sorting.
Don't get stuck. Don't let them tell you. Don't listen to them if they tell you to get stuck. They're trying to get your energy stop moving. Try to get your energy static. Keep the energy moving. You know what I'm saying?
Energy moving.
It's real shit out here. This is, and you just need to understand. Just keep teleporting. This is a high code. So, you know, be swag out here, little bitches. Be swag out here, little niggas. Torz clan. Be all races. It's all cause all flavors of energy. Keep it classy. Keep it swaggy. Keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? Stay soul out here. Stay tight. You know what I'm saying? Stay chesting out here. Stay flexing out here. Within. Keep it 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 within. It's love. Eat love, boy.
Keep it with the energy.
You gotta eat the soul energy. You gotta.
Interesting
soul
statement.
Hungry. Feed the soul. Feed the soul. Feed the soul. Feed the soul.
The soul feeds on expression.
Look, it's lit out here, man. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke.
And things it's experienced before. That's what the soul does. The soul is what experiences.
And I want y'all to know that, you know, I hear the music in the back. Yeah, it's real shit out here, y'all. I want y'all to know that. If you get stuck, man, like if niggas try to catch you up with knowledge, if niggas try to get you stuck with knowledge or try to break your reality or confirmation or try to prove you wrong or try to catch you on some shit when you know you feel some sort of way about some sort of reality, some sort of information or knowledge, just teleport energetically and continue your stream from there. You know, teleport somewhere new and just say, fuck that. Even though y'all try to disprove me and say you got proof to disprove me, say, fuck it, nigga. I'm just gonna teleport on your ass on some swag shit, some swag little shit, you know what I'm saying?
You can teleport out of there. You can teleport out of your own knowledge too.
You know what I'm saying?
Teleport into their knowledge because you're fullness.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can believe them, sure.
That could be true, even though you figure something else out that's completely different from that and against that.
And it can both be true.
Because both of those can be true. Is shape shifting frog, baby. Nah, it's just wild, man. It's shape shifty, it's flippy, it's trippy. You don't trust shit. If you just go look at some of these, believe all your shit, man. That's just different realities, different energies you can go in and bounce back to, teleporting dimensions and jump in dimensions.
Belief systems.
Other shits and just exist in all your realities.
Realities and dimensions are belief systems.
If you really look at some of these trippy videos, they got this one shit, like, and if you look at some of the glitches on YouTube videos with a lot of spiritual beings or whatever, like when they live streams, they face glitches out. You can kind of see, like,
oh yeah,
if you look at these,
I've been noticing that in my own videos
of like these trippy videos. It's like they recording something in physical reality. They record it on their phone, but they got this filter over it.
It'll be like
it's
blue.
Like a trippy effect. It's like this weird shit. And they be having like faces of dogs and just it's like some DMT shit. I don't know. It's like ayahuasca.
No, yeah,
like,
it doesn't even happen on purpose.
That just makes the physical reality look way trippy, and then you just see we really in like a matrix. We in the matrix. It's like, oh, we can
there's more behind
us.
There's energy behind us that can see. We're technology.
Walk slow, walk third out. I'm gonna go right in.
And in the cyber,
pertaining to what you know and what you feel.
In the cyber realm, man, it's mostly made of just, you know, technological like pixels that can be, you know, moved around, that can be crunched. Yeah, it's always being moved around, always being crunched up for energy to consume for your consumption. Experience is here for your consumption. Reality is here for your consumption. And I just saw a bird here for my consumption.
Slow path so you can feel the crack fed. Enjoy your creation and get that into your vibe. And so you just look at these things and you really see like, oh, we are in a hologram. We are in a matrix. Oh shit, it's real though. We can do so much. It's powerful. The spirit is real. Confirm the spirit is real. Everything happens for a reason. Have faith in the energy.
Yeah, all the stuff they always say. They've always been saying this.
It is proof that it's like a texture, like in a video game. It's like the human, and then I even see
it's
like,
the soul. It's the spirit.
To where like the person is complete. You see that person like some shades was like it's completely invisible. It's like you see in the background.
Here's what it is, man.
Behind that, what that person is in front of, what's behind them.
Here's what it is. Video games.
It's like the body is.
Video games, computers, television, pixels, all that are fractals to us. And that's why we compare it to that. We compare what's below us to what we are because it's happening like that at a mass level as well. What we've created is matrices within matrices within matrices. Realms. Realms are matrices. It's different. Matrix is just a computer, like, a term, that's more synonymous with it being a computer. But I mean, it's also a realm, dimension, world, territory, entity, thought, idea. It's just where we are. But yeah, it's like that. It's like that because it's a fractal. It's like that because it's like that with us. It's like that with video games because, like, video games exist because they are a representation of us. Art exists because it's a representation of us. But we are a representation of the art. Because art is what we've consumed.
Invisible. That's like Predator vs. Alien shit. Like, or how the Predator looks invisible. It's just like, wow, we really a hologram. Human is nothing, but the human is everything because the human is energy. And what I'm seeing as humanized is just energy, emotional output, input, feelings, and knowledge and information codes.
It's only human. It's only human.
My mind that created this being because I feel so great about it, and now it's real. And it's just like, wow, it's like textures from a video game, the Mario texture, the Nintendo 64, the Halo 3 texture.
Because we're nature, that's why we create that. We're nature, we're fractals, man.
It's not invisible, there's a soul, there's a spirit, there's a mind, and information, and energy, and emotion. That's what make it real because that's the thought that I got.
It's the emotion.
Secret society.
It's the emotions.
Niggas is waking up. Niggas realizing that good, true, that good, true, that good, true. Our secret covert operations. What is it? Corporation, a trick corporation, a soul corporation, third eye corporation, conscious, spiritual entertainment, conscious, spiritual God, third eye, got my This is episode 6 programming for your trip. Yeah, trip, so trip. We say the trip of realities. We the trip superheroes, nigga, the real superheroes. Niggas tripping balls on shrooms, niggas tripping balls on DMT, niggas tripping balls on ayahuasca. We come into the trip. You know what I'm saying? Some inception shit, but we them superheroes of the trip, nigga. We come in there and infinitely party and vibrant energy, keep the energy moving and binding. So when I love you, no.
See,
I love you.
I know what you mean.
Love you.
Superheroes are a trip.
I love you. 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 All right, so guess what? Like, if your information don't add up, fuck it, still add up. Because the nature of reality is just wild, man. Like,
dude, I've never heard anything more real than that.
It's like this reality.
It's chaotic.
Is so great. It's so much to the spirit where you just turn the lever and just reveal the things that are hidden in reality.
If it don't add up,
slightly more
it's chaotic.
after
It's
that, you
chaos.
see the truth inside. I'm still me. I'm still my perception. I'm still my soul point, viewpoint, perception, observer, awareness. You know, you can trust shit. So if your information don't add up, it still add up because like there's so many different angles and shit, and different realities all up and everywhere all over here.
Yeah, so anything
this
can be real.
True, this could be true. This could be not true, whatever. And something else could be true. You jump dimensions and connect and add dimensions.
But dude, we're in the same dimension though.
Code up and make meaning to it.
Our dimensions are just slightly different. That's why we call it truth.
It all adds up. Keep your information on dropping. Somebody disproved it and done. That's that science shit. That's that carnal shit. Fuck that carnal shit. The spirit is spontaneous and magical and random. Get on that randomizer game right there. Get on that randomizer game. Build up your playlist. Get your playlist game up. Get over thousands of videos in your playlist. Have hella playlists and start just watching that conscious deep shit, the things you love, creative shit, woke shit, energy shit, feeling good energy, good vibes. You know, get that spiritual shit, that art shit, that drawing shit, that woke shit, that third eye shit, all the shit that's right, third eye shit. On that spring and just like go get that randomizer on the playlist and have that shit like you can just change the channel like on TV, but it's conscious TV on YouTube. Where you just change the channel when you want.
I've thought about that. TV is like personalized
to a random video and
television.
It's that guy, third eye.
I use watch later. Watch later.
You turn the channel, you be tripping. It's just on a random pad. You don't know what's coming at, and it's just and if you like it's good and it's good vibes. You just entertain. You can just watch a hella amount of shit. It's so many different channels of shit to watch.
Yeah, but I'll be drawing with everything I watch.
Press and shit, have all sorts of different shit to add up to vibe with. Get your playlist game up. Build your archives. Get your randomizer game up. You know, even on your music players. But yeah, so your knowledge makes sense, even if it's disproved. It still makes sense. Everything.
Because anything can be real from the perspective, because it's all about the observer.
Some shit is false. You need to know. Some shit is really evil tools against you.
See, I don't know anything about that. I just haven't experienced this. So. False, true things can be also false.
And it ain't good for you. It's not healthy. And he wants to destroy you, wants to hurt you, wants to deceive you and trick you, and not let you realize that deep truth of goodness and greatness and trip and love and vibe and soul trippy God mind. I can't even explain it. It's so amazing and epic. Great shit out of it. But that's the truth. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know the truth. So they want to hurt you. It's information and energies that want to stay. They want to hurt you. It's false reality, deception. Wake up, man. But like when it comes to that third eye shit, like the third eye in you, the third eye in me, the force, the energy, the spirit.
The third eye in you, the third eye in me.
All that is true. It's all true. Everything is true.
It's all true.
It can go against something else.
That it's all you.
Different pathways, different streams of consciousness.
It's different pathways, different streams of consciousness.
So it's just get on your playlist game, get random videos, and just start changing the channel on their ass. Watching TV, conscious third eye TV on their ass. Have a bunch of different flavors and different vibes and energies and emotions and shit.
Yeah, because you need that. You need that story time. Like, you know, magic. It's magic because it'll make you feel a certain way.
We jump in the trip with your ass. We jump in the hallucination. We just create love, spiritual vibe, and movements of energy. Keep the energy flowing and moving. Spiritual parties of just greatness and love and trippy and vibe and lit and epic and greatness. Oh my God, can't even explain it. It's so great. But
and confidence too. Confidence, belief.
Save the trip. So that's the
merging of masculine and feminine.
Because it's an eternal trip, so we gotta make this shit good, man. We gotta enjoy this shit. So let's you know what I'm saying? Who gonna bring that? You know, it's like who's gonna bring the beer, who's gonna bring the muffins. But it's for that really simple. Who's gonna bring that good energy, that support, that faith, that soul energy to make you feel good in a trip, to make you feel everything is good, because everything is good, because that's an energy. And they just are reinforcing that energy for you. Keep niggas reinforcing that energy. We the trip savers, nigga, with a trip. Heroz, nigga, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about that trip. We the trip this league, nigga. Trip this league. We the trip a lot, nigga. We the Tripping
Okay.
man, you know what I'm saying?
As for the idea of tripping, man,
Spider Torz, you know.
I like that idea.
Trip the turtles, you know what I'm saying? We
It's not,
crypto heroes, you know. We
I mean,
trip the man, like
with the whole like idea and aesthetic
trip Rio. We
of it,
trip Neuro.
it makes so much sense that, life is psychedelic. Like life is like it's just, I don't even do psychedelics other than like water and like pecans, carrots,
I got too into that, boy.
ink,
Torz is a fucking child. I was really getting into them names real deep.
water,
Something was happening and something was going on. Energy was flowing.
creativity,
And I
man.
was enjoying that.
See, yeah, and that's all right for you to enjoy.
We the trip superheroes, nigga. That's that real shit. You don't hear niggas talking about it. We go on that trip and bring that good energy and support.
Yeah,
and
but
comfort
it's
and
all
just enjoy it. Just know everything's good. It's for real.
it's
It's
all
energy, and energy is truth. We make it.
It's all a trip. It really is.
Brother, I love you. I love you. I love you. It's good. Like, it's so good. Like, it's lit. Like, I can't even explain how good it is. Like, wow, I didn't know. Like, wow. Third eye really is power. Like,
oh yeah, like you never would have knew it was like this. You never knew the third eye was this powerful. You never would have been able to tell how wild it was.
Love you.
Love you too. Love me. Love me. Quality.
Maybe you decided it was time for
Oh, no. No. Alright. So, that was a very quality video featuring me and Torz and reality files and all of these entities and thoughts and ideas that we were channeling in and believing in our imagination, believing in ourselves, believing in the mind, believing in that we create the mind, believing in that we are energy, believing in these concepts that we are coming up with, believing in our realities, and our realities are true, and any reality can be true. So like, why even go try to disprove anything? But you see, here's the thing. The reason why we can be so similar and have friends is because we are in the same dimension. So we have the same truth. We are in different realities, but that's why we say that our reality is true, because humans are social. They just are social. They say it all the time. Humans, we express for the purpose of other humans to hear it. And expressing seems to do us good. It seems to be healthy. It seems to help us figure things out. So that's the thing with humans, is that there is such a thing. It's like something being true, because, we live in different realities, but it varies. It only varies slightly. Not as much as like the reality of like an ant and a bee, no, an ant and a nebula. Those are very different realities. But like a human and another human, it's like, everything is a reflection of everything else. But these are direct reflections. Direct reflections. You are a direct reflection of your neighbor, of your friend, whatever. And so that's why. And so it makes sense why people try and, you know, disprove your reality because they believe in their reality, but just something weird happened with these humans where they're able to just live in any reality. And it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's great. I wouldn't want to just live in like, I don't even know. I was gonna say one reality, but it's like I am living in one reality. There is one reality, and the one reality is just what you're living in, no matter who you are or what you are. That's the reality. That's what's going on. Oh, oh, wow. See, in my reality, it's just, yeah. So people try to prove you wrong. Just, yeah, they're just, you know the truth. It's funny. It sounds ridiculous, right? But it's not. There's just the only ways we can explain these, the only words we can use to explain these deep level things. Now, as for whatever else he was saying before that, yeah, it's symbolic. It's symbolic. The teleportation, that's cool. That's cool. That's definitely cool. You know, we're maneuvering through realities, through dimensions. But yeah, so your truth, that's what I was getting at before I said what I was saying. All the other stuff I was saying was your truth. You know, it doesn't have to be your truth. I mean, your truth doesn't have to be real. Like, if somebody proves it wrong, okay. If you believe them, if you fall for them, okay. Your truth is formless, it's ever changing. It can be absolutely anything. Your truth can be anything. It is anything, it is everything. It is all of this. All of everything. It is the flow. It is the plants. It is how it grows. It is the stains. It is the energy. It is the energy for all of the world consuming itself. Like, where was this ground? 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 In this dimension. And we truly are masters of this dimension, of this universe, of this matrix. We are gods of the matrix. That's what the matrix is. You know, just one little dimension in the infinite fractals of infinity, flowering out, all about. So much to connect because it's all connected. There's so much to connect because it's all connected. It's all beautifully connected. Yeah, it is a matrix, and we are just aware of it. We are just stuck in this dimension, so to speak, trapped. It's more like a playpen. You know, trapped in a playpen, ready to play. Not ready to play, just always playing all day and exploring all the dimensions all the different areas of the matrix, coding it up, coding up the matrix, because we built the matrix. We did. Ultimately, this carrot is kind of gross, but I don't really see anything as being gross anymore. It's a sensation. Gross. Gross is another sensation. As for YouTube, sometimes I feel pretty like anything, with anything, I have this bias of like, oh, I'm getting my brain washed. It's fun. It's a fun thing that I do, where it's like I purposely get my, think like, oh, I'm getting my brain washed. It's just fun. Yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, it's everything you do, there's nothing wrong with it. Just because other people aren't doing it, just because it's rare. When it's rare, it's good. When it's rare, it's good. Oh, yeah, and there's so many topics, because I just thought, like, ooh, I'm going to go and I'm going to go to sleep. Then where am I going? Then what dimension am I going to? Then where am I traveling to? Ah, there we go. Okay, what are the effects? What are the psychedelic effects? And psychedelic is changing your perception. Like, just the perception, like, always just maneuvering and changing and, it's hallucinating, so to speak. That's what the lights, the chemicals, the lights shining in your eyes, the thoughts. More than anything else in this environment, it seems like thoughts are the most powerful. Because they're like a joystick for the video game. It's like moldy. Some of them are moldy. Some of them will have worms in them. Yeah. We're gods of the Matrix because it's our Matrix. It's an illusion, right? It's Maya. Life is but a dream, an illusion. The lights, it's all hallucination. It's all not real. And with that third eye, you know it. You know it's not real. And you can just see it as being not real, and so you can just create it. It can just be absolutely anything. And with the power of the third eye, you visualize. You visualize and you feel. You feel emotions. But you feel them in a detached way. A loving detachment. See, I like to bring all these different ideas in to create my matrix of thought beliefs, the doctrine, but it's fluid, because I'll talk to somebody else tomorrow and I will channel their energy, pick up on their vibes, and I'll vibe with them and I'll believe them, I'll be influenced by them. And I will become them. I will 100% become them. Everything they believe, because I'm formless with what I believe. Because I can believe anything. I believe that this is an egg. A dragon's egg. Yeah, see, a dragon just came out of it. You know, whatever. Anything can happen. You know, we're learning our truth. We're gaining knowledge. But it's like, don't limit your knowledge to the carnal, you know, the carnal mind. You know, because it can be from the heart. It can be from the third eye, right? That's different. That's not direct physical observation. That's spiritual observation. Oh, I was holding that. Definitely could have been doing this. Would have been more comfortable. But, yeah, isn't it weird? I always feel weird. I always feel like a little, like, squirrel. I guess I'm just channeling the energy of a squirrel. See, that's what humans do. They channel. See, I can't speak for any of these other entities, but there's an entity out there that channels other entities, other dimensions into here. You know, and it can be from this dimension, whatever. Climbs around like a monkey. It can imitate all the different other noises. Yeah, we're just talking about here. Like, oh yeah, and it also does it also does something super weird. It does this. And all of this. Right. See, I was talking about what it was channeling. Right? But that was only a little bit of what it's channeling. It's also channeling stuff from other places. But don't forget, those other places are also in the mind. Later, you'll get to a point, people, where you can just create things out of thin air. Thin air. Thin, formless air. Not thick, cloudy air. Cloudy with thoughts and beliefs. But thin. Thin air. Movie. Credits. Torz. Entities. Mind. God mind. Third eye. Sun. Circle. Eye. Universe. Infinity.